Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a review on the new Oppressor that come out. The Oppressor can be bought from $2.9 million to $3.8 million. In order to buy the Oppressor, you do not need the Terabyte and the workshop, because if you do want to upgrade it at all, you will have to have the Terabyte and the workshop in it. I think to upgrade it at all, you might be able to take it in. I doubt you'll be able to take it in Los Santos Customs. I didn't test it out, but you might be able to, but I know you definitely won't be able to change weapons. I'm pretty sure you have to have the Terabyte workshop in order to actually upgrade it. I'm pretty sure it comes with machine guns if you don't, though, but they're basically useless, obviously. The trade price is unlocked, which is the $2.9 million trade price, is unlocked for doing 5 missions from the Terabyte. You have to do missions from the Terabyte. If you do the bottom 2, they are not considered missions. They are challenges. From the bottom to the computer, you need someone else in your organization to do them, but they do not count toward it, because we ended up doing 6 missions because we had to do the challenge one, or I picked the challenge one and we did the 5 other original ones. I didn't mean to do the challenge one. If I'd known it wouldn't count, I wouldn't have done it. But the missions are pretty easy, honestly. The hardest one would probably be the one where you have to hack, because if you even use the miniguns to shoot the people, you can still destroy the software or whatever they say it is. And that failed us earlier, so that actually sucked. The Mark II has rockets, machine guns, explosive machine guns. The rockets are the way to go with the Oppressor. The MGs are horrible. They're useless. And the explosive MGs are useless because they shoot very, very, very slow. They shoot slower than the Rogues machine guns, so that should tell you about them. And they're limited to 750 rounds, so it's honestly stupid. Just the rockets are the best way. You can put flares on the Mark II, and you get 20 of them. You can also put smoke on there, which I shot someone down earlier that had smoke on theirs. It's useless to have smoke, but you can have smoke on there, and you can have chaff. Chaff and flares are the best ones to use. You can upgrade it like any other bike other than wheels. It has a primary and secondary color. I'm pretty sure the primary color is kind of toward the top, and then you have a little bit down low, and then the secondary color is more like a kind of like a stripe-like thing. I have mine chrome, so I really can't tell you too much. The Mark II handles very, very well. It can turn on a dime, and it can stop very, very, very fast. It's really, really easy to drive around once you get the hang of it. There's a little lull while you're learning it, though. It's like the normal Oppressor. Takes a minute or two to learn, but once you do, it's okay. It climbs pretty well. Not as good as like a Hydra or any other plane, but it climbs pretty well. Coming back to the ground sucks with this thing. It honestly takes way too long. Like if you're at, say, the height that I'm at now on the footage, it would take you forever to land this thing. Land the Mark II. Honestly, even in the air, the Mark II turns very, very easily. If you do not hit the accelerator or hit the brake, you will turn like kind of like a helicopter does. If it's not moving with the rudders, you will turn very, very quickly, and it honestly can be used to. It's very, very shocking. I thought that you would take a while to do, but it'll take a while to turn, but it does not at all. You can hit anything you want with the Mark II, and you won't fall off. You can smack into a building if you want, and you're okay. And a friend helped me out earlier, and he hit me. He hit me on accident, but he hit me when he was going about 80 in an NPC car. He smashed me into another car, and I didn't fall off. I think I almost did, because I think if I tipped over, I would have. But I almost fell off, but I didn't. But if I was on any other bike, I definitely would have been smacked off and probably killed, because he was going pretty fast when he hit me into another car, and I think another car hit me right after. If you take off in the city and you want to climb very quickly, I would recommend going to a flat building and climbing up that, because you actually, it seems like you go faster climbing that way. And you do go a lot faster. Only problem with that, though, is that if there's anything hanging over the top of that building, you will smack it and you'll fall off. I did that a lot. If you smack anything on the top, like you'll basically what it'll do is it'll take you in on the little thing, and then on the overhang you'll smack it and it'll knock you off the bike and you'll fall down. Most likely you're dead. But the rockets on the Oppressor are kind of like the Deluxe though. They will follow you very tight angles and stuff. It doesn't really matter where you go. You can't really dodge them. You get your boost back. Oh God, sorry, I've been up for 24 hours now. But you get your boost back by letting off the brake or letting off the gas. You can either let off or you can just smash the brake. Smashing the brake's the quickest way to do it. Honestly, it's a lot easier to do that. You get it back so much quicker. If you let go, you'll still get it back, but it's not as good. The Oppressor is very useful for missions, and it does everything the Oppressor can, but better. Only thing it doesn't do very well is dive bombing. The Oppressor is actually a very good buy for money grinding. I would say it's probably 8.5 out of 10. It handles very good. It's somewhat fast. I would recommend buying it if you have the money. Why not? It can defend you pretty well. It gets you across the map pretty quick. It hovers over the water, so as long as you don't angle it down, you'll be able to go over the water. So I would say honestly, if you're just getting it for money and defense, it's pretty good. I would buy it. If you're here on the video for just the review part about the Oppressor, then that is over now. Now it's more toward the Rant. The Mark II is very balanced against people on the ground. Unlike the Oppressor, you could basically use it to attack air vehicles real quick, and you could use it to attack people on the ground. But in the air, the Mark II is very OP right now. It has 20 rockets. The only way to dodge them is if you're in like a Hydra, for example. Only way to dodge them is in do circles, or if you're in another vehicle, you can deploy flares too. This really wouldn't be bad, but the Oppressor turns very tight. Like I'm talking, if I just turn if I use my left stick to turn left, I will do circles around that area. I will not move forward or backward at all. I will basically just turn on a dime. Like it's like someone's spinning me around. The Oppressor is also a very small target, which doesn't help. I had a Diego earlier. He was spinning around me. And I was on the Mark II trying to shoot him down in the Hydra. I ended up shooting him down, but he was doing circles around me because I was just turning in circles. And I was just shooting rockets at him. Only reason I shot him down was because he tried to go wide out and I had a rocket and it hit him. But, I can still keep a Hydra from getting me, or any other plane really, for that matter. If you have a homing launcher or any other rocket, like if I shot the Hydra rockets or the homing launcher at you, I will miss you without really even trying. I will probably miss you. Diego was flying the Oppressor around and was dodging all my rockets, and that was his first time on the Oppressor Mark II. He wasn't, he didn't mess around with it for a little while. He was just dodging like it was nothing. The rockets are overpowered for this vehicle. It would be different if it didn't turn so tight and wasn't so good for that, but they are like the Oppressor and Deluxe missiles. It will just follow you around and around and around. All someone has to do is go passive, get on the ground, get out of passive, register as an MC, call in their Oppressor, disband, get back up in the air, and then go passive when they need to do it again. You get all your rockets back by doing that. Same thing you could do with the normal Oppressor too, though. Only difference is that this one is made to fly, and it turns way too tight, and it's also a very, very small target. So I cannot hit you. If you ever killed somebody in a Deluxe with the Hydra, you thought that was a hard target to hit, try hitting the Oppressor. Very, very hard target to even hit with the cannons. And the rockets on here are useless. The rockets against a normal Oppressor would, might hit them, might not. You have a lot better chance with that. Honestly, this vehicle will be a very good griefer vehicle, be a very good tryhard vehicle, and vehicle for the money grinder. It can defend your product very well. If it's in the right hands, it can do whatever you want it to do. It can destroy product, defend product, or it can it can defend product, destroy products, and do whatever you want really with it. Just don't dive bomb. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try and keep it under 10 minutes. This end part's rushed here, but hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Have a good day. Stay safe, and bye.